Hey, hello, hi, welcome to my vlog. Welcome to my tokidoki inspired life vlog where I answer questions. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing an intro thing. I just like waving, saying hi, how are you? You're looking well? I don't know if you can hear that, probably not, but there is rain outside. There has been rain outside for most of the day. And for those of you new to this channel, at least to this vlog, for the moment, my primary job, is working outside in the rain. Yay! That's why my hair's always up, because I have to put like 3 things in it to keep it tucked under my jacket, and I haven't taken it down yet because I haven't eaten. Because I thought, well, I always put my hair up when I eat because that's just sensible, and I can't see the point in taking it down. You know, just to put it back up again after I've gotten food. So keep my hair up out the way when I'm working, and also, you know, less likely it to get wet because I've got my hat on, like layers on layers. But yeah, so it was actually quite pleasant this morning, and then it suddenly went, you know what? Nope. Well, we had some foodie people around in town. I think 'cause it's Easter weekend, so they get people in to share their wares, which is always quite nice. So yeah, people with the different food trucks doing their thing, and they were supposed to be there till 6, and they were packing up by 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm like, fair enough, I'll probably do the same. The people are all gone today. But anyway, that's my day. So cold and wet. Well, I've warmed up now, but cold and wet. But otherwise, pretty good. You know, I'm working regularly. I've got work at least Tuesday next week. And if I've got work at the beginning of the week, it usually translates to the rest of the week. So, yeah, this is almost becoming like a job. Who knew? But anyway, this thing with all the questions in it, which we're getting through. Bookmarks getting very bended. But yeah, I think we're day 87, 88. Oh, actually, I should have checked that up. I've got a meme for day 88. Oh, okay, this one's an interesting one, and maybe this is something you can answer. Do you consider yourself to be a funny person? When was the last time you made someone crack up? There we go. Sometimes. I am under no illusions that I am one of the funniest people in the world ever. But I like to think I have a good sense of humour. And I like to think that maybe... Is there an equivalent to dad joke? I mean, is it like a mum joke? Because I'm not a mum or a dad. Or I'm an auntie. That's about it. But is there an equivalent to a female equivalent to a dad joke? Because that's what I like. I don't know about crack up. I was telling someone about one of my previous vlogs. I said, look, I don't, you know, if you don't watch any of the other ones, that's fine, but you might enjoy this one. And it was the one I did on March 24th that ended up being a bit of a rant. And I was saying, you know, basically I was explaining the setup. Was basically, I was like, anyway, I don't want to get political. Oh look, here's a question where I can get political. And he did laugh at that. But I wouldn't say a crack up. That's a good question. What's the last time I really made someone crease up? Oh, our gaming group, the one we're starting up, should have our first game on Sunday. Looking forward to it. But yeah, I made a joke. Well, it was a joke I'd already made to Erin, but I made it to the rest of the group. And I said, so how many of you guys watch Steven Universe? Cause I knew they watched My Little Pony. So any of you watch Steven? Oh yeah. Okay, so it is just a silly joke. And it was like, if for some reason Stephen was to end up in Equestria, in the pony version, not the Equestria Girls version, and he was still like going around demanding the bits, would he be considered a thief? I was like, the bits, and that made them laugh. They thought that was actually quite funny. And it is one of those very specific to the thing. Everyone's kind of got to know what the setup is in order to get the joke, but these people understood the joke, the reference. I got that reference. And yeah, so they did appreciate the jokes. That was good. But I wouldn't necessarily call it a crack up. Last time I really made... Probably made my fam laugh. I'm pretty good at making my fam laugh. But yeah, I consider my humour to be dry. More... I don't know if I'm necessarily good at telling a joke, or... I try and repeat sort of funny stories, but... Again, you can tell me how successful I've been with that, well, better than I can. But I tend to be more in the moment type jokes. Like, for example, this is going way back when I was still working at the store. I don't remember if Adam had started back at that point. But we were talking about Apple and their like service. You know, like our boss M was saying about if you if there's something wrong with your computer or your thing, they'll send an engineer out. And, you know, if you're within a certain radius of where they are or where their sensors are, then you know they try and guarantee being there for you within half an hour. And I think someone else says, what happens if they don't get there within half an hour? And I just turned around and said, free pizza. And Martin was like, yes. Yeah, and that got the laugh. But again, it's like, in the moment, but telling it again, you know, I know you're probably going, it's fine. It's okay. Because it was funny at the time. I know, Englishman, Irishman, Scotsman walking to pub. They say hello to the Welshman that's already there, and the joke continues as normal. Stole that from Bill Bailey. I'm playing with this. Sorry, it's just a bit of scratch board. My mum likes a certain animal, and I found a scratch board for that animal. So I'm not going to show you just in case she sees it, but I'm going to do the so it's a big one as well. It's the full A4. So yeah, I like making scratch pictures actually. Just show you a corner. There you go. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun one to do. I haven't done a full one in ages. I usually I've got a few that I've started, and I'm like, oh, details. But I'm seeing Mother on Saturday, today being Thursday. So yeah, but I'm not working tomorrow because it's Good Friday, so that's fine. But I'm working Saturday, so I still get a 5 day. Well, 5 and a bit because Saturday's time and a bit. Yeah. So sorry if you're wondering, that's what I'm playing with. I tend to fiddle. Am I funny? Yeah, like I said, my humour tends to be dry. It's been described as dry, and very much in the moment. I think over the last few years I've gotten wittier. Like when I was a kid, I don't think I was that funny. I mean, you know, my mum, like with the family, yeah, I could sort of share a few jokes and stuff. But when it comes to being in a group situation, excuse me. Being in a group situation, and you know, sort of being the one with the jokes and stuff, probably wouldn't have done that. I think definitely, I think honestly working at the store has done me so many great favours. I mean, I'm not happy with the way it ended, but I did a lot of my, I mean, I'm not saying I haven't grown and developed in other workplaces I've worked, of course I did. I worked at a restaurant for a good while, and when I was originally there, that original crew of people really helped grow and develop my personality and my humour. But working in that store with those people and being in those situations, because we used to play, I've said to you before, it's a second-hand entertainment store, and we used to have a game where we would look at the film or game titles and like basically work them into sentences. And me and one of the bosses, who was like an interim boss, we actually had a good game going for. We had a big pile. We had a game going for ages. I couldn't tell you what it was or in the specifics now, but that was good. We were having a giggle with that. And then there was one, I can't remember what it was, but it was definitely the winning move, because I just did it and they held it up, and he just looked at me and was like, "Yeah, I've got nothing else now." That's won the game. He did. He did it. So that made him crack up. That was a few years ago. So that was a while back. I guess, yeah, because the type of humour I tend to use, or employee is situational. Yes, I can be funny, and yes, I have cracked people up, but to try and explain those jokes and humours and what happened to you sort of here and now, yeah, I can't really sort of relate. It doesn't translate well to sort of retelling the stories. But yeah, I mean, I like to think I'm funny, but yeah, dry, situational, not so much for the jokes, unless I think of a really good one. Which of course right now I can't. Oh, except the one about the dogs with no nose. How does it smell? Terrible. There you go. A classic. Well, yeah, if you watch my advent calendar videos, you'll see all the jokes for that. Yeah. Puns. Puns are good. But yeah, no, tell me, do you think I'm funny? Are you enjoying these? Because, am I a funny guy? Do I amuse you? I have not seen it. Is it Goodfellas? It's one of those films. It's the one with Joe Pesci, so I think it's Goodfellas. Anyway, now I'm going off on tangents, so I should stop. But you can, if you want, follow me here on Twitter and see if I'm funny on Twitter. Tell me if I'm funny on Twitter, because I try to be. I think, you know, because again, you're in the situation. You've got the things. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me if I'm funny or not, or I should just shut up now. Love you, bye bye! Seriously, no, but yeah, I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I do appreciate anyone who's gotten this far in any of my videos. You're all awesome, and I will not have anyone say otherwise. I mean it, don't let them say otherwise. Alright, thanks guys, bye bye.